June 12. 5 major statements Buhari made in Democracy Day speech. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. On Sunday, June 12th, President Muhammadu Buhari addressed the nation on the occasion of her Democracy Day. His speech focused mainly on the security of the nation, the forthcoming general election, and the peace of the country. Meanwhile, this Democracy Day address will be the last for President Buhari, as he will be handing over by May 2023. President Muhammadu Buhari on Sunday, June 12, addressed the nation on the occasion of her Democracy Day. The security of the nation, the 2023 general elections, and the peace of the country were major highlights of her speech. News reports. Meanwhile, this will be the last democracy address the president will give, as he would be handing over to a new leader by May 2023. Aside from the general highlights above, below are 5 major statements the president made in his brief Democracy Day speech. 1. Dropping the mantle. Buhari 2022 Democracy Day speech depicts that the president is packing his bags and has nothing else to offer in terms of growing the economy. He addressed the dwindling security situation in the country. The reason for that is because of a terrorist attack on the St. Francis Catholic Church in Owo, Ondo State, which left about 50 innocent worshippers dead, including children. He also remembered many victims that have been kidnapped across the country and the many deaths owing to insecurity in the north. He said, on this special day, I want us to put all victims of terrorist activities in our thoughts and prayers. I am living daily with grief and worry for all those victims and prisoners of terrorism and kidnapping. I and the security agencies are doing all we can to free those unfortunate countrymen and countrywomen safely. 2. IBB's regime is the worst. One of the remarkable things Buhari in a speech clearly pointed out was that the military regime of Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida is the worst leadership Nigeria ever suffered. The president noted that the month of June in 1993 was one that came with mixed fortune. Buhari said, on June 12, 1993, Nigerians saw the best in our citizens and we all went out to vote peacefully. By June 24, 1993, we also saw the worst of our leadership as the elections were annulled. 3. Political ambition, not a do-or-die affair. Buhari reminded politicians that their pursuit to secure a political office should not be a do-or-die affair. The statement, according to politics analysts, must be referring to All Progressive Congress APC presidential flag bearer Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is ready to fight dirty, if need be, to become the next president. Tinubu's words and body language have said it all, and Buhari is wary of the consequences that might result from his desperation. 4. The major tax. It is interesting to note that Buhari knows that one major thing that owes Nigeria right now is not just a free and fair election, but a peaceful one with minimal damages, coupled with a smooth transition of power. Yes, the president has been overwhelmed by the growing security challenges in the past 7 years, but there is no excuse for a failed election that does not reflect the people's choice. The president said, for the voters, I am pleased to inform you that in the last 7 years, our government across all tiers had made significant investment to reform and enhance our electoral laws, systems, and processes to safeguard your votes. 5. Nigerians must be careful. Knowing full well how most Nigerians easily forget their history and are unable to learn from the past, Buhari issued a subtle warning that the citizens must shine their eyes in electing leaders in the 2023 general elections and beyond. Buhari said, "We must never forget the sacrifices of the heroes of Nigeria's democracy during 1993. The patriotism and peaceful struggle should guide our actions, especially when it comes to electing our future leaders and holding them accountable now and in future. In other news, Democracy Day, Ambassador T.Y. Buratai joins partisan politics. Former Army Chief of Staff Tako Yusufu Buratai has officially confirmed joining partisan politics, news reports. It was gathered that Buratai made this known on Saturday, June 11th, during a symposium organized by the Arawa House where he delivered a lecture as a guest speaker. The development means the former army chief is following the footings of ex-army generals like Olusegun Obasanjo, Muhammad Buhari, David Mark, and a host of other ex-military officers who switched to politics after retirement. Now, they said he gave 5 speech. 1 is dropping the mantle, 2, IBB's regime is the worst, 3, political ambition, and 4, me. The thing is, whether I like it or not, you see that point where they said Buhari owed us not just a free and fair election, but a peaceful handing over and transmission. Sincerely, it is true as well. It is true. He owes it to us. And then he said political ambition is not a do-or-die affair. Well, he should have said this and he should have stepped down when he realized that he was actually not going to come back. Then 4, the major tax. Well, at the end of the day, we are going to see how things unfold. We're going to see who gets what and what. That is just it. That is it. Since you took over, you always blamed others for your mistake. For your worst, IBB regime is far better than this because they overthrow you. They overthrow those that make his government worse. He performs better than you and we move freely in the country. If you said that, what about Abacha? Oh, because you work inside Abacha, that is why you cannot mention him. Deceitful and deceiving man and his party. When you need his support, you went to him. Now he's the worst, not Jonathan again. Okay. Buhari is the worst president Nigeria ever had. I just hope that we're not going to be talking about the best president that we never ever elected. We should ensure we come out with a PVC and voting the right candidate into the party. Okay, on those notes, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.